Alright, new project. So we are in my basement looking at the power box. Actually, I've done quite a bit to this. I'll show you guys all this another day, but basically I'm building a solar system here. So I installed this. So I've installed this. I've got a lot of work going on in here. And one thing that I noticed that I don't really like, this is off topic already, but I noticed a wire. Let me see if I can show you this, because I'm looking to fix my garage. The corner of my garage is rotted, but I noticed a wire back here that, I don't know if you can see that, but right there it's a little burnt. And it's touching that wire. And I'm just a little concerned about that. It might be dirt. Maybe it was while it was getting pulled through or something. And it's a little twisted. You know, I'm just a little concerned. It's this wire here. But this box, this is a junction box that goes out to the garage. It's got two going out into this and one going out into this. And then I don't know what the hell this is all about. So I think we start by seeing what's back here, if we can. Man, what a disaster. Who did that? Yeah, so I think the first step is we turn off power to garage spotlight, garage shed. So that is 17 and 19. Okay, 17 and 19 are off. Now let's just take a look at this. Yeah, it's got something going on there. That is a little burn mark. Did that get hot for some reason? I pushed it off of that one. Huh, I don't like that. Alright, here's our next project. Oh, look, the deer. Our next project is fixing this. Say hi, Julian.
Hi.
You're on YouTube. We're gonna fix all the rot and grossness. This is the first time I've ever done this, so we're gonna learn together. But you notice the first problem that we see is this. That definitely can't be to code because water can go straight in there. This is probably more to code, but I would be wondering why they didn't use that and why they added that. So I don't know if they just didn't want to do that. I don't know. It just seems like more work to use that PVC conduit. So let's go down here. Let's see what's going on in here. Because we're looking at this, let's get a light. Actually, let me get one of these. Looking at this, it's a mess here. You got 3 in, 3 out. So what? I'm kind of scared to see in here. Why they put this down here. Oh, that is a mess. So all 3 of these are hot. Is what it looks like. We're into that one into that one, which goes into that one. This one, is that one even hooked up? I don't want to move this until I'm sure this is what I'm doing, because I still need the garage right now. What a mess. Who does this? Why would you put this on the ground and then let it rot out like that? Alright, well, at least these are okay. We're just going to have to move this box up here and hope there's enough. But I think I got to replace those anyway because I found another issue. I'll show you downstairs. I'll just put a picture of it somewhere here. It's going to be, basically I found arcing from one wire to the other on one of these. And my guess is it's probably something to do with this. So here we go. So our next step, so here's our replacement. We got the primer, everything. Watch out, Tangy. That's Tangy. Watch out, Tang. I'm going to blow this. Oh, idiot. Guess you need a battery, huh? Make a little dust storm. Hold on. Whew. Can you tell I haven't dusted back there in a while?
Yeah.
clean that all out. All right, look. All right, now that we got that, take a big breath. Shine that light down there. Let's see.
Oh, I can see.
Well, that looks way better. You can see everything. Yeah, you can see how you can see right outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to go through some kind of conduit or tubing. So what they've done, something must have went wrong with this one, because I don't know why they didn't just go back into that unless they needed to add another wire and it wouldn't fit through this. That's what, 1/2-inch conduit? That'll fit 1 12-2, so I bet you that's it. They ran out of circuit power, so they added another one this way. So, I mean, all we have to really do is find a way to adapt this into here, make another adapter. There's got to be something that I can do there, aside from just exposing bare wire. Okay, I think I figured this out. So the wire's coming in from the PVC, a wide open conduit is what's being fed. You've got 3 wires. This one appears to be dead and off, unhooked, because they've got it taped off over here, not connected, just bent over. The next one over is feeding 2 different circuits, this and this. So you've got your white in going into this, which is then connected to this and this, which is both of these 2 right sides. So you got this feeding these, which only leaves this and this. So I'm guessing those 2. So all these wires are getting replaced. I don't trust a single thing that's going on here, and this can't be right. You know, electricians, I dabble, I'm DIY, but this does not seem legit to me. This seems very suspicious. So I am going to go downstairs. And then the other one, that metal tubing conduit, comes in the back here, and I gotta figure out where that's being fed, because that comes in right here. Yep, I can feel the wire. It's coming in. I can't see it. Is it just... What is that? I think it's just completely disconnected back there. I can see the wire. It's that one. And it opens up back there. I'm going to take this outlet out and see what's going on there. Man. Alright, before I went downstairs, I actually looked in here. I was able to get this out. I'm going to clean this out too. There's a lot of stink bugs back here. I can't stand them. They get everywhere. But anyway, I pulled this wire out, and I don't know if you can see it, but right here, this wire, just follow it back. It splits right there, but it definitely goes in that conduit. I'm going to try to get you an angle here. It goes into that conduit, so that is dead. So they are not using this conduit. I took this off already. All it is the back side of that wire. You know what? Let's just take it off quick. Let's just take this off quick. Let's see if I can just pull it through. I'm not going to take it out because I think I might be able to use that wire to pull the next wire through. Because I think I'd rather use this. I don't know why we would do anything different. Why the hell we did that. Okay, so, oh, I ripped my gasket. Gonna need a new gasket. Okay, there we go. Alright, yep, some 12-2. Now I'll put a new board up. I'll make this solid again. Too bad I can't see that while I'm doing it, but I am 99% sure that's it right there. Yep, that's definitely it. Okay, so we just gotta go find this 12-2 in the basement. Alright, back to the basement. So, I know these 3 are coming in. These 3 are the J box. So that's the box on the floor right here. That's this mysterious wire right there. I bet you I start pulling on that, and it's going to pull that outside wire. Okay, so these are the 2 circuits. These are 17 spotlight, 19 garage shed right there. So we got a 10-2 and a 12-3. They did a 12-3 so they could branch off. So they've got 20 amps on 20 amps on both of those. Right? 12. This doesn't say that. Oh yeah, 2020. So they've got 20 amps running 2 circuits. So I'm not too worried about that arcing that's back there because I'm going to replace that wire anyway. We're going to take this panel cover off and replace that wire. So, all right, let's do a little, obviously we know that ain't hooked up. Nothing there. Nothing even in that box. Okay, let's do garage spotlight. All right, so this one is the spotlight. Okay, all right, so I would assume left is left. Well, they're using the NMB there, so you can't, this isn't very good at that. But either way, we know that's going out. I don't know why there's 3 here. The 3 makes no sense. Oh, because we have that dead wire. All 3 of those go into that conduit. I'm also curious why they have a 3rd hole or a 2nd hole. Why didn't they just use that same hole? And the other thing is why, I don't know, this whole thing is goofy. Anybody know why they did all this? Is this laziness? All right, last clip on this one. So, for today, all I was trying to do was replace this T111 and maybe a 2x4 or a couple. What the hell's going on there? That is not just rot either, because there is a bolt. Oh, that's just a bracing. I think my buddy John told me that that's it's just like a scab so they can do drywall or put drywall sheetrock on the side of it. All right, so I got the power back on here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, just like we thought. This one's dead. These two you can't really read that well with this because they're NMB, I guess. They must be metallicized or something. Those 3 are completely live. So it's exactly like the way I thought. So this one comes in, feeds this one and this one. This one comes in, feeds this one. So I am going to be rewiring all of this. And any electricians out there who know code, let me know what my best move is here. It looks like I need that extra wire. I mean, I got that light, spotlight. I've got 2 garage doors. You know, and you got to plan for them to be used at the same time. You know, and then I got lights, just LEDs, and a couple, those 2 in the back are fluorescent or whatever. Little stereo. I got my strip there, so I definitely need minimum the 20 amp, but can I get a 10-2 through there and just make this one big 30 amp? You know, would that make the most sense? So let me know. Oh, one other thing, that outlet in the corner over there feeds a conduit straight across there and just powers an outlet in the shed. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. And then while we're doing this, the ultimate goal is I'm going to put a door here. I want to get a swing door here. There's no door on this garage, just two car, and I want to get a door there so in the wintertime I can put a little heater back there. That's a different, I'll run a whole new conduit for that, but ignore the heater for now. So this is where we're at. Let me know your thoughts, and if you want to keep watching, let me know.